Go back before UHV, if I even go back to my school days and then college days and then after that life, I was always a good student, scoring well in the school. But then this competition, all that, which was being again the sanskar. Now, if I go back, I could see that I was competing with my even best friend. I wanted to be better than him. So then that, to be good or to be better, it continued, I think. Even in the college, then I got influenced that I should be, means a good student as well as I should be forefront, means in all aspects, studies as well as then good looking and all that. And then I started doing even theater. Now I go back, then I see that even theater I was doing, I wanted the fame, name. I wanted to prove myself always. I was putting a lot of pressure on myself if I see that. And obviously I wanted to be a good son also, then good brother. And then even when I got married, good husband, and then good father. But then I didn't know that what is the purpose and how will I go about it. So I continued whatever I felt that, okay, this is how I can do it. But now I look back, I wanted to prove myself to be the best, to be better from others. Even that continued in my organization also. So sometimes even people were telling me that, okay, at my family also, that even my colleagues told that you are not the only one who feels that the best for the institute. Even we feel better. So, but then that time, the competition and all that, and that my intention is always good and the other intention is always bad. I wanted to prove that they are not thinking, even my brother and all that, that competition, I think, put a lot of pressure on me. And then obviously relationship, even my mother, I go back, a lot of feeling of opposition from my mother. When she used to say something about my wife, I could not take it, means. And then my wife used to say that, okay, you don't talk to your mother, you're scared. So that used to create a lot of frustration in me. And that frustration sometimes used to come in a lot of reaction. And that reaction means it used to go very bad. Means I used to throw even things or like that. It was a very bad reaction. And then after that, I used to go into the guilty and all that. The whole house tension, stress. My mother used to say that, okay, I should not even talk to you. You are my son. Because my father passed away way back in 92 when I was doing BTech. If I will not even talk to you, then whom I will talk? But I could not understand that. How means I will take it. Even at the workplace, the frustration was there. So the solution for that frustration, I found that, okay, let me do a lot of physical workout. So for 20 years, 25 years, I used to run a lot. I stay near Punjab Agriculture University in Ludhiana. That's a huge place there. So I used to go for 20 years there, and I kept on running. The day I used to have suffering in the relationship, even night or one day before, then I used to get up at 4 in the morning, and I used to give myself the punishment. I would start running more. Means that was again a reaction. For the time being, my stress used to go down because when you do a lot of physical workout then. But then when I come back home, my wife was struggling in the kitchen. Children were growing. But then I could not see the relationship. Because the relationship was there. But then I think I was too much obsessive about myself. Now if I go back. I was even commenting on her that, okay, you are not taking care of your health. See, and she used to say that, okay, Swapanji, if I will start looking for myself, then who will cook for your children? Who will cook for your mother? But then I was not looking at that. I was so worried about, possessive about my body, good looks and all that. But then relationship, we're suffering. Even half an hour, my brother used to come, elder brother. I could see that now. Even for half an hour, I could not sit with him. there was always a reaction. He also always used to say that, Swapan, we could not even talk. You're a professor. You always talk in a louder voice. So I was looking at that, and then I started ignoring the relations. I was not even feeling good if they're visiting me. And even it continued with my in-laws also sometimes. Sometimes your ideas are not meeting with the father-in-law. I used to have a lot of debate, discussion. So I feel that even I wanted to prove there also I'm the best son-in-law. And I know better than you. So even my wife used to tell that, are you not aware you're talking to your father-in-law now? He's much older than you. But then that wanted to prove something. It was so deep. So suffered a lot. And but now then this UHV came. In 2012, I heard Ganesh sir, first of all, in Chandigarh. I knew this was the solution. Because that idealism, I wanted to be an ideal, I wanted to be a theater hero. That idealism was there always. But the path was not clear. So I knew this is the solution, but then I could not attend a lot of workshops. But then I took the initiative, and a lot of teachers from our college I sent, but I could not attend. Even Gopal Bhaiya came to our institute, Bhanu Pratap Bhaiya came, but I could not attend because of my responsibilities with the institute during the admission times and all. But then I used to listen Bhanu Pratap from outside, because at that time it was mandatory. If you will attend all the 8 days, then only you'll be allowed in. So I used to hear from outside. So I knew that this was a solution, but then again, I carried on with that struggle, carrying the relationships. But then 2020 Corona came, and then nobody could stop me that, okay, you can't attend online. I attended the workshop from Jitendra Bhaiya. And then the turning point came morning session. I was very fortunate to listen to Ganesh sir first. Almost it was second, third session, 2021. And then it started turning. Then I don't know, when I came in the kitchen, now it was all effortlessly. It means when you started learning that, okay, the concept of the self and body, all that, and means the morning session became the turning point. I was so scared the first session. I asked Ganesh sir, will it stop? Then he said, don't worry, it will not stop. And it has not stopped. And now, Gopal Bhaiya, I don't miss even his one word, I told him. Means I get up, every morning I get up at 5. Until 7:30 I'm with it. I don't even miss one word. Means I try to catch every word of him and Sharmila Didi and Kumar Bhaiya, whoever is there. And then I try to bring it in my practice. So I don't know when now my one of the incidents I came to know, my sister came from Australia after 5 years. Obviously she is worried about the mother. Are we taking good care of her? She is 83-year-old. She said, she wrote me when she went back. She said, Swapan, I was scared that when my mother will talk about Bhabhi, that she is not doing good to me and all that. But this time she did not even talk anything. I was scared, now she will talk, now she will talk. But I knew that now it has been turned around. Now my mother means my brother, I look forward and we sit for 3 hours, 4 hours together. And my mother, now earlier, obviously physically I was helping her a lot, but feeling wise, tolerance was not there. And now she says publicly, and whenever anyone calls, she says publicly, now I'm being taken care of very nicely. I'm sitting in my children. And Swapan is taking care of me so much. And then I revived her relationships also with her brothers, because they're abroad. And you see the relationships suffered when you are far away. You have assumptions about that. So I revived even those relationships also. So now then my sister said that, I think the credit goes to you, that you turn around this. I was so scared, but then I knew that that is what this always says, one person can bring the change. So I can see that. So how can I now say that universal human values is not? I have verified it. Nobody else is doing it. With children, it's still a struggle. I was talking about that, because they have seen that. Even I have thrashed them also when I did the family workshop first with Gopal Baba. I used to tell him that when I get frustrated, I used to thrash them. But then even at the workplace, Now I'm teaching this course, like PTU. It's a very nice advantage that PTU has started this very early. But then I started teaching after 2020. I'm thankful to my colleague, Dr. Kapil Prashar, who told me that, okay, sir, you can speak. And then this is, I think, again, when I started teaching it, I was scared about teaching this course because I knew that before, till I will not bring it in practice, I can't face the audience, students. I knew that. That is why I never touched it. But now when I touched it, last semester or last to last semester, 1,400, 1,500 students, first year, we have very nice admissions. So then even the team development, so Gopal Babu's college, I feel it's an ideal for us. And then now SRM University. So I was thinking that how can I be that in that way in my college? So that's Manish sir, Mahesh sir is saying that time is over. So, but then it's like Ganesh sir said, it's so joyful. So now, if I compare the last and now, it's a long journey. But then I can now see my participation at the college level, 5,000 students. I'm director of student welfare. Parents are coming with a lot of problems. Students are punished because of indiscipline. Earlier, I used to run away, but then now I'm solution-centric. Solution-centric doesn't mean that I will help them in what they want. But then I understand their pain. I listen to them. Now running away is not there. Now ignoring is not there. So that also is making me, but then the society part, I think now I have to take a leap. And I need the guidance of all my mentors to do some project with responsibility so that I grow better. So that's it for time being, sir. Thank you so much.
Okay, so thank you Swapan Bhaiya, Sadhan Bhaiya, Nitu Didi, Lipika Didi, Dinesh Bhaiya for your sharing today. Tomorrow we'll continue with listening to the other sharing, but before we wind up today's session, let us listen from Gopal Babu Bhaiya, his observations on all the sharing. So Bhaiya can conclude it.
So if I sum up all the sharings, so one point is very common after the first workshop, that is trust. And this is the topic which hits many people. And this shifting from gross level to subtle level, because intention is at subtle level. Earlier we are observing people at gross level, their behavior, their words. And suddenly after the concept of trust, our focus shifted from gross level to intention. That is very important. So even getting assured about intention makes us at rest. Our thoughts get settled whenever I am able to see intention of the other. So this is very interesting part of UHB 2. And second, after so many morning sessions, now I am able to see that people are gradually shifting from gross to subtle level. Now people are talking about feelings. People are not talking about how to correct others. Now people are talking about how can we come out of our state of being. So this shifting from outside to inside, I am able to see in for last 4 to 5 batches. And that is very important shifting. So that's all from my side. So this shifting I am able to see in most of us after so many morning sessions. And definitely your interaction is inspiring your family members, your colleagues at office work. So that is also a working at subtle level. We have shifted from gross to subtle level, but now our subtle level shifting is reflecting outside at gross level, and people are able to observe it, and it is creating a conducive environment for each one of us. So thank you very much. Now it's Umesh Bhaiya's turn to sum up. So we have two students with us, Vaishnavi and Vandit. They are from my college, AKGEC, and they have gone to conscious engineering workshop, relationship workshop, mutually fulfilling communication workshops. So you can interact during the tea. So they may be able to tell more activities that happens in our college.
So my name is Vandit Mishra, and she is my sister, twin sister, Vaishnavi Mishra. Actually, she has only motivated me in this value education platform, and from that time, I got interested and was keen to know more about human values and the fundamentals and the pillars that we go through. So this is all about. I have gone through ISP induction programs. I have done engineering consciousness, 8 days in engineering consciousness. Also further UHV 1, UHV 2. She has also done UHV 3, and these are the introduction that I can give you.
Jai Hind to all. My name is Vaishnavi Mishra and I am a BTech final year student. So my first interaction with UHV was when I was in first year, and I did a 5 days workshop on understanding relationships. It was the first time I came to know about the concepts of intention and competence. As a result of doing the workshop, the relationship between me and my brother became very calm, because before that we used to have many conflicts. When I tried to find out the reason, I came to know that the basic reason of conflict was that he wanted to improvise me and I wanted to improvise him. But after going through the workshop, I realized that we can overcome it through talks and discussions, and I tried to implement it. While I was trying to implement it, obviously some changes came, and the changes were observed by my brother as well as my mother also, because when we used to fight, our mother also used to get tensed. Then after that, after completion of our first year, we went to second year. So I am from civil engineering department, and
I'm from electronics and communication. We both are from fourth year, final year.
Yes.
I'm also doing an internship.
So I am from civil engineering department. So the basic question which was coming to me even at my home and from outside, that being a girl, why civil engineering? And the same reaction was in my hostel as well. I used to get very anxious and stressed out at this. And meanwhile, I came across a mail. In that mail, it was mentioned that VSL is going to conduct an 8-day workshop named Conscious Engineering. So at that time, my position was that I just needed a support from somewhere. I will get it. So I decided that I will do that workshop. And on the very first day, our mentor, obviously Gopal sir, he asked us to observe our thoughts. Just do nothing, just observe yourself. So while observing my thoughts, I came to know that my thoughts were of self-doubt, and I was stuck in a loop. After completion of the workshop, my competence evolved, and I came at a position where I could be aware of my thoughts, I can evaluate them, and I was able to resolve them through self-introspection. So many things. So many things improved. First of all, my academics improved a lot, because my time was getting saved. I was not in that loop. My focus increased, and as a result of that, I became a topper of my class. You can say that. And apart from that, I started trying to help others. it came naturally. I don't know how it came, but it came naturally whenever I saw someone in need, even if they are not asking for help, and I see that I can help them, so I go to them, and that's the thing. And while these changes came in me, I inspired my brother. He also joined me, and I also wanted my parents to go through the workshop, but they were unable to go through it because of lack of time. So when they came to Ghaziabad to meet us,
to connect them to this.
and when they came, so thank you, thank you.
But it does not seem as twins, but we are still.
We are poles apart.